In recent weeks, strikes have hit oil depots, military factories, and logistics hubs in regions like Kursk, Belgorod, and even Tatarstan, well beyond the border. Ukraine military officials say that if Russia can strike Kyiv, we reserve the right to hit back strategically and proportionally. Map showing drone strike locations inside Russia versus frontline positions. The shift comes and stalled battlefield progress in eastern Ukraine, where enriched position and ammunition shortage have frozen both sides. With ground combat in a stalemate long range, drone warfare is becoming a key tactic in Kyiv's strategy. Ukrainian-made drones launching, engineer preparing next-generation UAV. Ukraine, once dependent on impacting drones, is now deploying domestically manufactured long-range UAV capable of traveling over 1,000 kilometers, many designed to avoid Russian radar system. Defense analysts say that these are not just symbolic strikes. They are aimed at regarding Russia's supply chain and stretching its air defense him. NATO gathers aimed strategic shift. NATO flags, leaders arriving in Brussels, roundtable discussions. The escalation comes just as NATO members gathers in Brussels this week to reassess their support strategy. High on the agenda, sustaining military aid, security long-term funding, and avoiding escalation with Moscow. NATO spokesperson said that we stand with Ukraine, but we must also weigh the risk of winning the conflict. US weapons shipments, European tanks in transit, training programs underway. While the US and several allies continue to provide advanced weapons, there's growing tensions over how these tools are being used, particularly in cross-border operations. Russian President Putin speaking at press conference warning of consequences. Moscow has condemned the strikes, accusing NATO of encouraging terrorism and warning of potential retaliation. Putin said that we will not let such provocations go unanswered. Our patience is not unlimited. A risky new phase, Ukrainian civilians rebuilding, Russian fuel infrastructure burning. As both sides adapt to the evolving battlefield, the war is entering a more complex and dangerous phase, one defined not by territory and gained, but by infrastructure destroyed and resolve tested. With the front lines frozen and the skies increasingly weaponized, Ukraine's message is clear. Even without a major offensive, it can bring the war to Russia's doorstep. Subscribe for the latest on Ukraine, NATO, and social global conflict coverage.